Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another round of Adiraiju Plays Star Trek Online. Today's mission, we have picked up a large presence of Tholians in a nearby system. We're going to go on maximum warp to engage the Tholians. We don't know what the Tholians are up to or if they've got anything to do with the recent Borg attacks, but regardless, it's time for us to head out and see what exactly they are up to. A Tholian red alert. Interesting. The Tholians, by the way... What is it?
We must work together if we are to survive.
Really?
Security must be maintained in this sector.
Providing top support in the Tau Dewa sector block is one of our top priorities. To make this easier, I have been authorized to provide you with additional resources for assisting in security patrols.
Security must be maintained in this...
Yes, we've found the Tholian fleet. And they're right there. The Tholians, in case you don't know, are a species of, well, they live in temperatures that are around 300 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. They are they have relatively small but very powerful ships, and they have a propensity for using Tetrion weapons, as well as dispensing rather powerful electromagnetic cables that are often used to tie up enemy ships in a literal sense. That ought to slow these guys down at least. They have orb weavers and mesh weavers and God knows what other weavers. You. Uh-oh. Seems that they've trapped us inside one of their webs. Orb weavers and mesh weavers are particularly... No, come on. Particularly small, but also very dangerous. Come on, you, let me out of here. What we're going to want to do is attack these relatively small ships that aren't quite as dangerous as the big main carrier ships. Let's use that. Aim for deflector shields. Come on, you. This orb weaver is dangerous, but not as dangerous as us, fortunately. We're going to need a good-sized number of ships of our own, because while Tholian ships individually are not as dangerous as Borg ships, they do have a nasty tendency to show up in rather large numbers. See? We wipe out one Tholian orb weaver, that's good, but now I've got a Tholian recluse to deal with, and that's not so good. Might as well nail him with whatever we've got. Aim for his weapon systems. As I said before, they have a propensity for Tetrion weaponry, and that means that they're better at taking down your shields than you'd expect. So we'll just take down their shields. Tit for tat, you understand, old boy? Come on, you. Let's, No, you don't. I can do that too. Just a little more. And fire that. Fire this. Fire something else. And aiming a heavy tri-cobalt device at them should slow them down enough to end our disagreement for a little while at least. Of course, I could be wrong. There he goes. Next. That orb weaver down there. Firing every weapon at once. It's usually pays off, but not in this case because they also have a knack for taking down your weapon systems, effectively rendering you helpless while they take you apart piece by piece. Every time you fire a stinking orb weaver, weapon at an orb weaver, it cries. Why I said that, I'm not sure. Next, we also have a time limit. We've got to take these guys down in less than 3 minutes and 32 seconds. Let's fire that. Fire this. Aiming at weapon systems. And that ought to slow you down a bit. Oh, darn it, he neutralized the tri-cobalt device. That's not good. This one Well, that's the end of that, Weaver. Where'd the Boyd come from? I'll take down this Mesh Weaver as well. The Tholian Mesh Weavers are relatively small, but they're also nimble, so using weapons that are even more quick and nimble is the key to taking them down. They're also not exactly weak. For their size, they are not to be trusted. So I'll take down these 3 Weavers as well. Come on. Let's these guys down, and I'll snare you up with a tractor beam. Use every bit of weaponry I've got on you. Zerpt. Nothing else. This will at least annoy them. Make them think twice about invading New Romulan space. A Terran cruiser, what the hell? Oh, come on! Yes, folks, it looks like they're trying to be up to their old tricks to open portals to the mirror universe. God knows why. There's nothing in the mirror universe that seems to be of any interest to them, and yet they always seem particularly interested in that. That's the other thing about the Tholians that you should know. Oh yes, besides the fact that I appropriated a bit of their tech in order to wrap them up too a while back, but that's neither here nor there. That's that disruption torpedo down. This, get that. This ought to slow them up. Well, it looks like we are not going to make it unless about a dozen other ships decide to show up and help us out. There's no way on Earth we're going to be able to slow them up enough to really destroy every one of the ships that they've got aimed at us. There's that one down. The Terran cruiser is irrelevant. What the hell? Oh no, you don't. That little Tholian widow's in for a nasty shock. Surprise! Well, that's that down. Next, we took down all the support groups. Next, the big capital groups are to be taken down. This Tholian recluse is bad. The Tholian tarantula there, that's one of their strongest ships of all. Might as well nail them with everything we have. Like this, and this, and this. And a tractor beam. And a photonic shockwave. And a charged particle burst. And a heavy tricobalt device. Damn it! Captain, we failed to defeat the Tholian fleet in time. The Tholians seem to have accomplished whatever they were here to do and left the system. We should report this activity to Starfleet Command right away. Well, I suppose it's the only thing we can do. Why we're interested in doing this to Starfleet Command is beyond me, given that we're vassals of the Klingon Empire, but whatever. Regardless, the Tholians are up to something too, but it doesn't seem to have anything to do with the Borg. What could it be?